All right, what happened last time?
Oh God, jump scare.
We were
We were in Quillswade. Last time we
Uh-huh.
were in Quillswade, we were working on communicating with the refugees.
Yes.
We discovered that many of the refugees were cursed with pain, uh, like horrible pain, in such a way that we realized that the nature of the enemy that we're dealing with is not just tyrannical but also cruel, right? Because the curse wasn't designed to do anything other than keep them in pain. It was horrible. There were a bunch of severe cases that we researched. They mentioned that there were sightings of faces of a dragon with the bearing of an eagle, which indicates to us that not just one of the Paragon dragons are involved, but many of them. Or the Warden dragons, that's what they're called. We discovered that it's not just Auspex, it's also Apotheosis. Ulo got feeble-minded from an unfortunate interaction with somebody's mind. So then also, Rolf got poisoned and basically put into a medical coma, and the med supplies of the town of Quillswade were ransacked. So we're not in a great way right now. And I think that's about where we left off. Things are looking a little rough.
We were just outside the medical tent. I was like initially tracking it, and then it got lost, and I was just like, "Fuck this."
So your group needs a lead right now. You need a lead since it just died out. I will say Andros returns to the group, and the five of you are now together trying to figure out what to do next in this encampment after this uh, change of circumstances.
So the camp medical supplies were ransacked. Is it, how recently was the theft? Is it possible for us to pick up a lead and maybe attempt to get some of the medical supplies back?
I mean, I thought I had it, but that just kind of gesture.
The footsteps like have petered out, and even now, what was once there, you see the tracks are kind of going on their own way, in the sense of they mix into the dirt and grass of Quillswade's outer limits.
Oh, Ulo, do you think? Oh wait. Okay.
No, in fact, I do not.
When he talks, you see lights.
Technicolor dream, Ulo. Okay, I'll send Gak up on the off chance that I can get picture of something or like anything that would indicate, a group of ne'er do wells trying to escape, a caravan exiting, or even like a potential supply or aid caravan coming in. Maybe something. I don't know.
Check. I thought you guys
Sure.
also did check back in with Gruthar, and he helped you identify what it was.
I swear we did too.
Am I misremembering that? Where he gave you your
I don't think
lead
so.
of what you needed to go do? What you need to track down. You either had to find the assassin rogue thing, whatever it was in the night, or the animal itself to get the. Yeah, I'm almost.
Oh, the antitoxin.
I don't remember any of this.
It's been a long time.
It's been months, so I can also
was
just
something-
make it fact because.
Yeah. Give me the quest. DM, give me the quest. I got an 18.
Well, we rested outside of town. And
We found unconscious Rolf. We ran
after
into
the
town.
night, yeah.
We tried to track the trails the morning of,
Right.
and that led us to the medical tent where things were ransacked. I
Mhm.
tried to pick up the trail. I lost it just outside the tent,
Yeah,
and that was kind of where we ended.
I think that's right. Yeah, I don't think we have really anything to go off of. At this
Yeah, we
point.
don't have any leads.
Yeah.
But we could go talk to Gruther, guys. He
Yeah.
seems pretty
Sounds like he's got
knowledgeable.
Yeah, maybe he's got some magical
Gar seems like he has
medicine or something.
connections.
Yeah,
He seems
I do
very
think
knowledgeable.
I think we did try talking to one of the like doctor people, like the
We
head doctor
did.
person, and they like were like,
But
we
they were
don't
just like, "We're
have
busy."
we don't have the
Yeah,
supplies
yeah.
to help you right now.
yeah, they're like we don't have the time.
Because I think they were like, I don't think it's like a poison. I think it's like a curse of sleep or something, and like we can't help you.
Yeah, I
We
think
go to
they
Ruthar.
looked at it. I think they looked at him and they were just like, "Dang, that sucks. Good luck."
Good. We can go to Gruthar just
Okay.
as I got this out. Excellent.
That's a nice camp.
Yes, it is. And yeah, all right. You guys go to Gruthar. As you go into his shop, he is happy to see you all again. I should have reviewed the last episode. I swear, I got the strangest feeling like I just talked to you a lot, but maybe not. It's either a day ago or minutes ago. I can't tell.
Who's to say, really?
Who's
Time
to
is a strange
say?
thing.
Happy to see my favorite customers in all the world.
And as always, we're happy to see you. We unfortunately have come upon some trepidatious events. One of our party, Rolf, has some kind of we think some kind of venom or something has knocked him out. We can't get him to wake up. And
Do you have any like
you have-
anti-poison or?
Oh yeah, I should have plenty of antitoxins and antivenoms and such like that. And he goes around and he's like, "It's on the house," and he gives you guys a bunch of antivenoms.
Wow. Okay.
Wow,
For all you've
Gruthar.
done, no problem.
Have you been getting more customers as of late?
No, I have not. But you guys made it okay, so I will. I'm sure it's only been a day, so I'm sure things will change in time with these new revenues. I am still putting in my safe.
Feels wise. Did we presumably we brought our two incapacitated allies with us?
You
Let's try
dragged
to
them all the way into
administer-
town. That is your presumably. I did not expect.
No,
you to-
we had horses. We had a carriage.
Sure. Okay. Yes. All right.
I
So
think
they're
we
just
had-
outside.
We had like 2 horses or something.
So let's go try to administer the antitoxin.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you go up to Rolf and you administer the antitoxin, this is where a menu pops up in the video game and says, "Do you want to skip this part or do you want to do it as it was originally intended?" The originally intended is this antitoxin's not going to work, and there is a side quest. And Ryan's going to play a NPC of his choice in joining you guys to go find the side quest solution to this. Or do you want to forego that and wow, it works, and you guys go to on your normal trip to Sorrenmier? What would the group like to do?
I'm all about Ryan's agency in this current scenario.
Yeah, this is 100% on Ryan.
I'm unconscious, guys. I don't know what you're talking about.
Ryan, make the damn decision.
I'd like to wake up.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
So Ryan's going to wake up. This clears the antitoxin. I will just put away my encounters for tonight. And we are going to be on our way. We are
Let's
right
go.
back into D&D. Don't worry. It's not like I had anything really cool, but just let's pretend I did. We'll just look here for a second at the really cool Griffin's Nest boss and the stuff we were gonna get, the antitoxins. It doesn't matter. We don't care about that anymore. We're gonna go back to the campsite. This is
You
good
gave us
stuff.
this choice, DM.
I know,
Why?
It's the right choice. That's why, because my player isn't gonna play as like it might have been comedy a month ago, but as we're getting back into it, I don't think he wants to play a villager from Quillswade. It sounded like so
A villager.
he's
Just a random-
Dude, yeah, it's gonna be a normal guy with 1 HP.
It basically was.
Yeah, that's probably not
I
gonna
just
go
love the
well.
thought of like level 1 villager that is just like
So
I love it.
As you guys, can I move this at all? No. As you guys return to the camp, or you wake Rolf up, Rolf is finally awake.
Whoa,
He's so
that's
handsome.
crazy. He's so big.
Who wants to
Hey.
talk to
Got my whole
Rolf?
screen. Also, my
Are,
background is black. I don't know if that's normal or not.
Well, back.
are you feeling well?
Oh,
Whoa!
Oh!
Whoa!
Whoa! I love him.
Wait, Zach, you're hot. What the heck?
Yeah.
The curse of AI.
Yep.
yes.
Yeah.
I got a little bit of a headache, but man, what's going on?
Well, you were down for a little bit.
How long?
Best we can tell, someone or something incapacitated you in the night through some kind of venom. We were luckily able to get some antitoxin off of Ruthar. I'm glad that it worked.
Fortunate. Oh man.
Do you remember anything?
What you remember is you were minding your own business, keeping a watch, and then you were hit with some stinging pain in your neck, and then you passed out.
I was just on watch, keeping an eye out, and I guess I wasn't doing that good of a job because someone was able to sneak up on me, and I didn't see them. I just felt dabbing in the neck, and I was out. I don't really
Well-
remember anything more than that.
Well, do you know? I mean, you're from the area. Do you know anything? Does that something that your colleagues, the Northeast, use?
Is poisoning common amongst the nobility in Sorrenmier?
You got some weird family, man.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay.
Uh,
It is common.
As a
Go
refresher
ahead.
for Sorrenmier stuff, Sorrenmier is a matriarchy, and boy, did my wife let me know what a matriarchy is and how much I needed to rewrite. So, as a matriarchy, it doesn't, in fact, work like a patriarchy. In case you were curious. So, with that, women are obviously in charge of the household, but they also have like all the rights and value. So boys are typically treated like you would expect in reverse from patriarchies. They're to be bartered away. They're to married away. They serve utility more than they serve other roles. While different houses have different interpretations, there are some houses that treat that as we try to treat everybody as equal, but matriarchy is still dominant, so they have more progressive versus conservative, and some other different type of political ideologies of how they interpret these cultural fundamentals of Sorrenmier. Because women dominate, men are supposed to fight, but at court, it's all the most powerful and influential women, and they're always vying for who's ever on top. They are trying to balance this with the wisdom of Kratula. They're trying to do right by their house and do what's best by their house, while also positioning themselves to be the very strongest house among the other nobilities. So, with all that said, poison isn't often a choice in Sorrenmier of the strongest households. It's normally something that is cleared by the higher to highest of nobilities in a house. So this, for instance, in Rolf's scenario, if it was House Sertet poisoning him, which doesn't seem as likely because they just recalled him, but if it was that would have to come from somebody that is of a duke status or higher, all the way up to the queen and king, or the high lord and high queen of the Sertet lands. So everyone, like inside Sorrenmier itself, it's all split up into the different places, the high lords and high queens. So in the queendom, it'd be the high queens, lords and ladies, high ladies. that really what they
Dame?
call them? Danes? Yeah, I could go with Dane.
Dame.
Danes. Dane? Dane?
Dame.
Yeah. Like
M as in Michael.
Dane.
Dane. Is that the right title?
Duchess.
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 Dame as in like Michael. Like M.
M as in Dame.
Now you made it worse.
Delta, Alpha.
Like
I'm already
Dame
having
Aelin.
auditory processing error issues that I'm going to get checked out.
I
and you,
typed it out. I typed it out in general.
Thank you.
Like Notre
Thank
Dame.
you.
Yes.
Ah,
There you go.
Oh yeah, Dame or Duchess. Yeah. Okay, I thought you said M there for a second. It's all right. Doesn't matter. We're not talking about this.
Yeah.
Dame or Duchess. Yes. So it'd
Just
be.
let it go.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's all right.
Head of the household. The very highest order comes from the High Dame, which would be Rolf's mother, down to then his sister would be next in line, and then you get next of kin females that inherit it all to all the other different nobles in the Surtet sphere of influence. But this would not be of common folk. They would not normally use poison.
So this
So
would
if
be
this
like a big person from a big house.
Most likely.
This is an attempt at a power grab. This is an assassination attempt to try and cripple your family further.
Well, was it truly assassination if
possible.
he wasn't like? Wouldn't they just use it like a lethal dart, not just something to
They
incapacitate?
didn't know that he was built different. They thought it was going to kill him, but he was just too tough.
is this actually
I wouldn't
something your
count
character
on
is saying
that.
right now?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't, it's been months since I played Val.
Okay.
Ulo,
Yeah, I was just curious. I'm
your
like, I
feeble
don't know if this
mind
really
wears
what Val
off.
would say.
Yeah. It's entirely possible they wanted to do his family the mercy of not killing him, but still removing him from the playing field. Just maiming
think-
him, or
I think maybe it's possible they wanted to avoid the risk and the wrath of murdering a family member of a noble house, but figured just getting me out of the way would help. Maybe.
Rolf, how important are you to your family? I thought you were disowned or whatever.
Well, that's what I thought too. I thought, I was no one to them anymore. It's been a decade. It's been a long time, and I haven't been a part of it. I didn't think they cared at all, or anyone cared for that matter. But I imagine with everything happening and my family coming to recall me, that's something that gets out.
There must be something big going on if they're recalling the one that the estranged son.
Yes. So,
Well,
but
that's
again, I
about
know
it.
I'm going to interject here GM wise because I had to rewire my brain as well. Again, think matriarchy. A disowned son of a high house is utterly worthless. The next in line
That's why I was
is
like,
the daughter.
he literally
Yeah.
doesn't matter. Like, I'm like,
So
Useless.
So why?
yeah.
So why
Like-
in the world would they need him back? That is something
That's
that's a thinker.
Good point. That
Wait a
is a
minute.
thinker.
I have
I
a
have
crazy
no idea.
thought. I have a crazy idea. And it's not just because I'm crazy. What if all the women in Rolf's family are either dead or can't give birth, and he's the only one that can carry on the family?
It would only go down by girl name. Girls would always
Yeah,
inherit
but
the name in a
He's
matriarchy.
still got the DNA, right? Am I crazy?
But I would join
You
a
would take
different
theirs,
family,
Yeah.
Oh, I
so
see.
there would be the other
Yeah.
name.
Oh.
This is the type of reprogramming we need to do for this arc. There was
fair.
multiple
Yeah,
times.
maybe
Ari sat
maybe
next to
they
me and
need
she's
you
like,
to.
just take away the matriarchy read and you make it all right. I'm like, no, that's the whole deal.
Oh yeah, you did not. I did not get the impression of Matrix. I thought it was like a very classical like Lord and King system.
No, I messed it up completely.
Yeah.
Cthulhu. No, it's great. Don't worry about it. It is, but it isn't. It works really
Yeah,
well on
they-
paper, but then when Reed started describing it in D&D land, he described a Game of Thrones, not as intense, but patriarchy incorrectly.
Yeah.
It is a matriarch. It is absolutely a matriarch.
So perhaps your family needs you to secure some kind of political alliance, and a rival is trying to prevent that from happening.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to
That-
say for sure. Yeah.
That crossed my mind as well, and now that I think about it, it makes me a little uneasy if all I'm doing is going home to be shipped off somewhere else.
Oh
Well,
my
we have to
gosh,
go-
she's so,
So cute.
cute.
I know, right?
We have to
That's
go
amazing.
regardless because we need to bring oh my god, what's the name? It's been so long. We
Amber
need
voice.
to bring Amber voice. Yeah, we
I
need
did
to
not make an
bring
Amber voice cutout. I am seeing
It's fine.
cutouts are actually going to be
Seraphine.
Yes, Seraphine. Hot commodity for
Seraphine.
this new setup.
Yeah, I can say we're gonna need cutouts for everything.
I know.
We need to bring Seraphine to those pools to try and revive her.
Mhm.
So we're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to face your family regardless.
I know. I'm
Rolf,
not
here is
having
more
second
new
thoughts.
information for you, Ryan. Somebody actually did enough prep time. For the pools, you now remember, as things are becoming more clear to you, that to enter the pools, you need a house talisman to enter these pools. Every high house, any of the main houses, has one magical talisman that is connected to Cthulhu with your family's insignia on it. Any of the houses can enter a pool with that insignia, and it will unlock the powers of the Cthulhu pool. Otherwise, the Cthulhu pools are useless. And
Got
if
it.
it was different on
Yeah,
stream
we-
years ago, I don't care anymore. Like, I don't even think that's canon.
This has been retcon.
Yeah, suck it up, Juan.
Yeah, so hang on. Okay. Making notes. Yeah, so yeah, we're definitely not gonna be able to avoid dealing with my family because in order to get to the pools to help Seraphine, we need a house talisman, which we would have to get from them.
Is that something that we need someone special to use? Is that something that we could just take?
Yeah, is it tangible?
All you need is somebody with shared blood of the house.
So as long as you have a member of the house and the talisman, you are good.
Okay.
Okay. Also, we're getting. I just to be a little bit on track. We could talk about this on the road. What about Quill Suede? Are we just gonna leave them? I mean, they just lost all their medical, like a large proportion of their medical supplies, and the hobgoblins are on the horizon.
What if we secure help from the north? Is it possible to get to a bigger settlement and have aid sent?
I don't think there's anything in Dawn Call that's to the north. It's the border to Sorrenmier, I think.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
From what it sounds like,
Where's the map?
Sorrenmier
Where's
is
the
pretty tied up with their own problems.
Where's the map?
Well,
Where's
if there's an existential threat such as a Fey army led
Granite
by
Berg.
powerful dragons that are seeking to do a conquest, it may behoove them to cut them off at the pass.
yeah,
Graniteberg will be our salvation.
that's our nearest settlement.
Graniteberg will be our salvation. That's like a week away. Oh no. All right.
It also doesn't look
Um,
bigger, so.
Hmm.
Um,
Do we have a way to? Man, does anyone have an eye on the clock? When is Ulo supposed to be coming out of his stupor?
You look over and Ulo's been
I
fine.
don't-
He's-
wait, what? What's
I
wrong
don't
with
think
Ulo?
I didn't think we knew that he was gonna
We-
come out.
I
of
think
his stupor.
you knew. I think the only one who knew was like you, and you. I think it was identified as a feeble mind, which supposedly runs out, he gets a chance to save next month.
Yeah, we didn't think it would be a day.
DM said
The
today in a
DM
few hours.
Trust the DM.
We
And the
knew as
DM already
players-
said that it happens. Feeble mind through dreams work differently. Keep testing.
Not,
If you
not
want to
as
satellite cast something, you have to accept that it's not as potent.
potent. Yeah. Oh,
So I'll
I was.
sorry. I have a
Lou's
lot
has been
going
staring
on. I'm
behind you guys this whole
compartmentalizing.
time for a while.
Are you
Yeah,
you
it was-
okay,
What's-
Ulo?
I think so.
Oh God, he's talking. What? When did this happen?
What color is
Right.
he?
That's great. I'm
Yellow
glad
again.
you're back with
That's
us.
nice.
It very fortuitous, because we had no idea what was going on with you and for how long.
There was
good?
a red dragon. It was a lot. The orc was fighting him. It was an unrelentless battle. I mean, it was. I tried to help. Tried to threaten this monster, but now I'm here.
Do you think that information would be helpful to the doctors, Vel? I mean, do you know? For context, I think it was a reddish dragon, but it was like a bird's head
Yes.
with like
yeah,
feathers.
It was
I
like
would
an
describe it,
eagle,
yeah.
a
Yeah.
dragon with the presence of an eagle.
Yeah.
Um,
Is that? I mean, will that
I
help?
think
What?
I think
Actually,
that it
That means
had
there's
been.
a second dragon.
Yes, there are,
You
to my
said-
knowledge,
you know the
3 warden dragons that lead the armies of the Red Fist. I suppose clans, armies, it's whatever. Yes, Apotheosis. He is a cruel being who seeks to dominate those who are subservient to him. I'm trying to recall whether we shared knowledge of this initially with the individuals, or with the people who were giving care in any kind of helpful way. If we can do that, we'll give them all the information that we can. But like we said before, it's difficult to deal with curses through mundane means, unless they're a highly specialized alchemist or something like that. But
Well, if it's any consolation, I'm gonna show the flame that Auspex showed me. I showed him this, and I told him I was here to tell him that Auspex sent me, and I expected more from a servant of Auspex, and then he feeble-minded me. So he seemed quite angry about that. I don't know if he was. I don't know if
Well,
that's good or not, but I like to stir the.
if there's a little infighting, that might make things.
yeah, it could be useful to pit them against one another, because normally they're territorial. They're greedy with their hordes. But the fact that they're both showing up and recruiting and making this push through the nation is concerning, that they're doing it in such close proximity to each other without more obvious signs of their own conflict.
You've made it sound like that they really don't work together,
They
but
don't.
it seems like they are.
Yes, it's a big red flag. It's very bad. Yes. The clans that operated independently and really as far away as they could from each other because of the dragons' general distaste for one another. But I really think that right now a priority needs to be securing at least a means for Quillswade to stabilize themselves. Maybe not solving the problem ourselves, but setting them up to solve the problem, or directing them
Well-
to somebody who can, because we do have to keep going.
We have to head north anyway. Anyways, we could try to appeal to to the people of Graniteberg and see if, because they're the neighbors, so the mountains lead north from there. If the hobgoblins decide to head north, they'll encroach on them first.
I mean, if Graniteberg is a border city, would they have some kind of communication?
Relay.
Sure, if that's what you want to call it.
Stands to reason.
I mean,
Actually,
Rolf?
with Rolf and Andros, you guys would know from your war, your military background that is pretty typical of any place on the
Yeah.
border is a relay location to keep an eye on. any of the
usually
border.
there's some way to communicate so that they can effectively be the scouts. If anything, if an invasion arrives, they're the first to be able to call back. To
Someone with
to
good
the
eyes,
captains.
and then somebody who can cast ascending or some kind of scroll or something.
Well, yeah, that seems as good a plan as any. I mean, I don't know how much more we can do here. They're struggling as is, and our presence might invite more danger. So
That's true. Let's.
we
Yes.
could. I mean, we've talked to them about this being. I think you analyzed and noted that it was a curse. But if you're willing to share your connections to give them a better chance, maybe. That's up to you. I'm not pushing you.
Yeah, no, I don't think that Val would really push back against the opportunity to be helpful to the folks of Quillswade. I think that she might skirt around, like, not necessarily mention, like, oh yeah, that's my dad's in that army, or something like that. But she would be willing to share as much information as she knows about them in such a way that it could be helpful to them. I don't necessarily want to roleplay us going back to the town and talking to the same people again and giving them unhelpful information. But I
Or even
would
playing
like.
D&D.
All right.
I would like to say that we would share that information with the folks who are in charge at Golden Suede to equip them with as much information as we can to be helpful.
Okay.
And then tell them we're headed north to Graniteberg to seek more aid.
Okay. They're on board with it. They're happy for any help. And yeah. I mean, they're in dire straits. They're not the ones to be making demands, and they appreciate you guys even caring. You've used your symbols again to let them know that you're on your missions. You're approved by Dawn Call, and it's good to see that someone's trying to look out for you, for them.
So just before we leave, I assume everybody told me about Rolf being poisoned and knocked out.
Yes.
Ulo's going to go up to the nearest tree and cast Speak with Plants.
Yep.
And you just see him just like come up to this tree and just hear like a deep hum. I'm going to say to the tree, anybody pass through here? And last night we had someone come into our camp. Don't know, it was a cloaked figure. Did you notice? Is there any chatter around here?
Is there anything specific with the spell that prevents me from doing his history check?
I don't see anything that would stop it.
Okay. And so you're
wise
talking
tree?
to a tree.
A tree, yes.
Okay.
So it's a 30-foot. Anything in 30 feet from me can speak to
Okay.
me. Any plant that hears me, but
Ulo starts going
Specifically a tree,
insane
'cause
by
it's
the amount
large.
of
I don't
plants
think
that are
there's-
talking to him at once.
Each individual blade of grass.
Yeah, yeah.
He's
Start
straight
yelling.
glass right now. Ulo can hear under his feet. Ah! Under his feet, but those are pretty muted. Yeah, I thought I said there wasn't really that many trees here because on the border,
That's right.
just being consistent with my own nonsense. But
Yeah.
there's still plenty of plants and stuff that can
Any
look.
any large
Yeah,
bush
Yeah,
or
yeah,
the
yeah.
largest plant
Plant.
in the
A shrub,
vicinity then.
maybe?
Yeah.
A
shrub.
shrubbery. Sure. There's
Like
definitely
Oh, but before I do that, I'll cast plant growth on a shrub to make it look like a tree, and then I'll.
beautiful. There we go.
Beautiful.
There we go. It all works out in the end. I've never felt so powerful in my life. I feel. Oh, my roots touched all the beautiful waters and ambers of the world. The sky's never been closer.
There's more to come if you have information.
Oh, they've never been so small. Look at
He's
you.
manipulating a plant.
Feel you. I can taste you. Disgusting. Oh, what is it? What is it, beautiful elf man, that you need?
There was a figure that came through here the other day. I think he brushed past you. I didn't see it, but I was in a rush. I don't know if you noticed anything.
Rush, the
Strange.
word means so little to me, but then it makes so much sense now at the same time. I'm feeling the rush. This
wind.
is life. I've never been so alive.
Yes. Well, if you see anything,
No,
if you feel anything, I
you're an
suppose.
elf.
That's right.
I'm a tree.
Are there any birds or anything that nest in you?
Heavens, no. Boy, would that be easier? But no, there are not any. There are no little woodland creatures that were in me before I was but a shrub. What you call a shrub? Why do these words mean anything to me now?
Well, perhaps now that you are as large as a tree, there will be.
I could call all the animals to live in me, to take revenge against my enemy, the night.
Interesting. Trees are usually much wiser. I believe you'll learn that. Maybe.
Oh, maybe. But for I am a shrub now evolved into a tree, and the darkness of night is my enemy. I grow strong in the
it rhymed.
sun, but here at night, when what you call the moon comes out, it weakens me.
It weakens you.
Weakens all of us plant folk.
Are you sure it's not just the sun makes you stronger? I don't think it's the moon that makes you weaker.
This is a good logical argument. Logic. What is this? Logic. It's delicious. I think
This shrub is really learning.
maybe I should communicate with the rest of the plants around us. Try
Oh,
to
dude, come on.
You should.
organize. Maybe.
No.
Hell yeah, playing you.
Ulo is just setting up splinter cells inside
I'm
of
gonna say. The entire ecosystem is going to change after this. Oh man.
As he's saying this, the griffin you guys were supposed to encounter comes by and rips the shrub right out of the ground and flies off.
Whoa!
That's crazy. Who would have thought a griffin would be so close to this settlement?
Well, I did that apparently. So
So,
Interesting.
was that an enlightening discussion?
yes. Shrubs are not intelligent.
In the
I'm
hierarchy
gonna
of
say
plants.
a pine cone that is far, far from where it should be. Is laying here on the ground, sad on its side, unmovable. Hey, Druid. Hey, you. Hey, I think you can hear me. Hey, look at me. Little boy, can you hear me?
Turn. I'll pick it up.
Ah, yes. Oh, you will be rewarded. Yeah, you said you saw somebody. Ah, well, I got to get even. That somebody stepped on me last night. Brought me all the way down from Sorrenmier here, idiot.
Really?
Yeah, you ain't going to Sorrenmier anytime soon, so I can go back to my natural environment where I like to
We
be
are,
instead of
actually.
roasting in the sun here.
I'd love to bring you with us. Did you notice what they looked like by any chance?
Ah,
Feel-
let's see.
Did-
What did they look like? Well, brown and leathery. Uh,
like a glove.
wow. Yeah,
Pouch,
sort of like a
perhaps?
glove for the feet, though.
Yes, I see.
Long cloak. He had a distinct nose on him, I think, when he
A
was.
he, then. You know that it was a he.
That's what you call he's, I think.
Right.
Pine
long
cone's
nose.
intuition.
I don't know for starters here where I am on the scale of like when you cast a spell, how they're grappling with this version of sentience.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's weird the way that it. Yeah, I mean,
Like I feel like
They're
they're
supposed to get
discovering
some
your
amount of-
sentience for the first time, so it's a
Yeah.
shock to the system. But like
Yeah.
they also aren't like intelligent enough to care. To be
right.
like,
It's
wow,
like
this
you're
is-
imbuing them with the magic of nature around them, rather than them being sentient. Is the way I'm kind of viewing it.
Okay. Okay.
Like Cretula's magic kind of enters them, and they
Yes.
have that sentience for a moment, not quite their own sentience. Is what
Yeah.
It's like interacting with a data center that's given personality for a brief moment.
yeah.
Like this plant has only the information that this plant would know, and the magic is what gives it the ability to express it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Good. I don't know how that helps us identify anything.
Not much, but yeah,
You just made the argument that the plant doesn't know more than the plant knows, and that ain't much.
exactly.
Well, this is a particularly well-traveled plant.
Yes.
So this particular plant might know a lot more.
It knows it's not from this area.
I'm
Ain't
gonna
where
pick
I'm
it up.
from.
I'm gonna put it in my pocket, and for the next 10 minutes, it can talk to me. So
It tells you all kinds of wild stuff about forests that would be boring to anybody but probably Ula, who grew up in the Feywilds.
beautiful. I'm gonna bring it back with us and hopefully plant it in Sorrenmier.
Oh,
We're awakening it.
So we know it's probably a man with a. Assuming you told us this conversation.
Yeah. Yes.
A man with a unusual nose.
crooked nose, we'll call it. This is a defining feature.
Do you know anybody like that, Rolf?
I think about people I know from Sorrenmier.
You don't. I mean, that's
And
not fair. That could be so many.
Yeah, no.
That could be so.
You never know. It could be that one guy at court. It's like,
Oh,
that guy
crooked
was-
nose
Hey,
at
Reed.
court.
Reed, you're from Albany. Who do you know this guy?
I think
Pretty
it's even
much.
worse. It'd be like, you're
New
from the
York
United
State?
States.
Do you
I'm
know-
from France. It's even actually it's
That-
even
that-
worse. Ula would be from Mars and being like, hey, okay, I'm from Mars. You're from Earth, specifically in the United States. Is there anybody with a crooked nose in the United States?
It's like
I mean,
probably
yeah,
You know,
a lot.
coincidentally,
there's at least one.
Yeah,
Gonna
that could
be
probably
old
be
crooked nose.
any number of people. I
Well.
couldn't say.
Anytime we run into somebody, we can question them.
Anytime we see a crooked nose.
we shake them down.
Just shove the pine cone at them and be like,
Hey,
That is-
what do you know?
Pinecone's like, I'll never forget the smell.
"Mm."
I love that.
Mm,
Good to know.
Right. Should we just get on the road and start moving when we've still got daylight? It's probably
Yeah.
halfway through the early afternoon at this point.
Works
Yeah.
for
There we
me.
go.
we
301.
have gathered information on Rolf's assailant.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the group packs up their things and travels their way to Quillswade. Is there music playing?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
We
don't
got that
give a
harp.
shit.
Ooh.
No, there are two playing at the same time.
No!
That is
But why?
true.
Gonna refresh mine real quick, I think.
Oh, now it's just the
Ooh.
harp.
Just the one? Yep.
We
Got
want
just
just
the
one
harp.
right now.
Yes.
So the entire team. Oh, we'll do a nice little cleanup. You guys begin your way to Graniteburg. You travel for, I don't know, we'll call it a, do we call it a week? That's about a week. Week.
We were estimating maybe a week
Sure.
out that direction.
As you guys begin to get on the eye line of Grantsburg, you can see multiple large plumes of smoke from where it should be on your map going up into the air.
Uh-oh.
Oh Jesus! Oh gods! This is another holler storm situation.
Yeah.
Let's hope it's a little better than that.
Let's hope. I don't think we have any more Valkyries to take care of pit fiends.
All right, you're strong enough to take on a pit fiend now, surely.
You're strong enough to take on a pit fiend now.
Give me enough prep time, maybe. As we approach, do we see any signs of current conflict? Is there an ongoing battle?
As you guys approach, you begin to see a utterly ruined small town. There are large metal spikes all throughout the area in different locations. It looks like houses have been burned to the ground, and the plumes of smoke are the ashes from what was left behind. When you guys finally approach the small town, you can see it has been completely leveled to the ground.
Yeah.
The spikes, when you get close enough, stand at like 10 to 12 feet tall. There's multitudes of them. Some of them are like balls that you would see on the end of Luke, your weapon you love. Flails?
Flail.
Flails. It's like giant flails. Just the heads of the flails are just smashed into the ground in different areas, crushed houses and such. There is arrows stuck all around, but there are no bodies that you see at an initial glance.
The carnage of this, or actually, I'm gonna. Does this seem at all like what the demons were doing in Hollowstorm, or is this very unfamiliar?
I guess is that an insight check?
History, maybe? I don't know.
Could be history or insight.
Even if I do my better one of history, it's a 3.
No idea.
I tried.
This is
I was
more
gonna also
war.
ask that
You get flashbacks to what you went through in the Madness War, and this gives you vibes of the less tame stuff you experienced.
Val, do you think the hobgoblins have come north? Is this anything you're familiar with?
This on description feels familiar. Would that be an accurate assumption?
It is accurate.
It is all too familiar. This sight makes me sick to my stomach. It's what convinced me to leave.
Would this be the work of your tribe?
Maybe one of them. Maybe not mine.
They've already had this. At least some of them have already come this direction.
It doesn't bode well.
Do they normally not leave bodies? Why is there
That I
thing?
don't think is the case. Normally, there's at least some evidence of conflict. I know that they're trying to recruit, but is it possible that Apotheosis was able to sway the minds of the entire village and convince them to do this themselves? Is that within their power?
I'll make a history check.
Well,
12? Did you say 12 or 12?
Yep.
Okay, 12.
12.
See, I'm having a great time.
no, you're right.
I'd say you it is within the realm of possibility. But Apotheosis uses more divinity magic, divine magic, and we are seeing a lot more chaos around you, and specifically the metal spears remind you of the
Vindictus.
Vindictus.
Yes. It's strange. If this was Vindictus's work, I would expect a lot more blood. It's peculiar. Let's go investigate. Are
As
there
you guys
any?
walk
Yeah,
through,
sorry. Go ahead.
as you guys walk through the town, it is very reminiscent of that scene in Mulan when they find the destroyed army of Shang's father. There's just no snow here. What you guys do hopping upon, I think your passive survivals and investigations is enough to see. Eventually, there is a pile, not that large, but a fair enough. There's clearly a burn pile that is still smoking.
We'll take a closer look.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Sure.
Take out. Wow. Okay.
Oh, natural 20. I'll take that.
Oh. With a natural 20, you're also able to discern as you start looking through, Rolf. These are clearly men of Dawn Call that have been burned. They were killed prior. You can see exit wounds and slashes and such, and metal of all different varieties that has caused their deaths. But they are all missing at least one tooth in their mouth, which is interesting. They are not, with a 20, you can do the math that you remember being posted near here at times, and it made you uncomfortable to be so close to home when you were on one of your military trips. But the town had a larger population than just this pile you're seeing here. You surmise these are probably the people that put up the most fight, or those that were the most unwilling for whatever happened here to go along. Clearly, a message was sent, and trophies were taken, and this is about 60 or 70 bodies of the men of Graniteberg that have been burned here.
This town had far more people than this. So I assume whoever was left got taken with whoever did this.
If they're just on a warpath, why would they bother burning them? Leave them lying on the ground, right?
Kill
Is
the
it a little muffled
strongest.
for you guys too, or is that me?
A little.
Okay.
If you kill the strongest members of a community and show them how weak they are, then it'll be easier to convince their underlings to follow you instead.
Yeah.
Do you, Rolf? You know this land a little bit better. I know up north we hit sort of the border and
Yeah.
Blight crossed. Do you think we should maybe head through the forest instead and try to come from the less? Because if an army of hobgoblins and possibly a dragon marched north and are assaulting Sorrenmier, then they'd probably take the more direct open plains route and try to hit the border at its.
You think? Or would
Maybe,
they
or would I
avoid
don't
the
know.
border crossing to attack a more...
Well, there's only so much if you have a large army, there's only so much you can hide.
That's true.
So, I mean, at some point you forego surprise and stealth because there's just so many of you. It's impossible. So would they be? I mean, Val, would they be more direct and try to fight in a blaze of glory and assault them head on, or would they try to come around and try to find a weak point in the border wall?
With Vindictus's forces, they would amass in strength, and I think they would just try and punch a hole in the wall.
So then, if we go straight north, we run the risk of running into the tail end of that army. If I'd say we should just at least assume that that's what the destination is. I don't know, but they're unaccounted for, and we have a path that they started to come north. So rather than risk running into them, let's just assume that they're in that direction.
With how old does this look like it happened? How long ago?
Investigation check.
Would
Now,
that
as
be
you start,
medicine?
could be nature, less medicine.
Okay.
Could be a nature or investigation.
Okay.
Unless the wizard wants to
18.
try some out. Oh, he's fine. This is
I
probably
have a pretty good investigation.
probably about a month or two old.
Okay, so it's been here a while.
This has been here quite a while. As you are investigating around, you are able to start seeing some of the tracks. Notably, the tracks that remain here, none of them go north.
Yeah.
What you notice is they go towards the lake. It actually seems like they may have assaulted from Lake Crystal, as you can see from your teachings of the past. Boats probably pulled up here in the night and assaulted Graniteberg.
I think it might have been an amphibious attack from the lake. So they might be
camped
staying,
over. Yeah.
Well, they
That
might
swelling-
be staying in the lake and hitting the towns around it.
How close is Graniteberg to the lake?
To Lake Crystal?
Yep.
It sits on it.
Okay, so if I were to send Gak up into the air to survey a good distance into the lake, just to see if there are if there's any naval presence
Sure.
at all, would he see anything?
You can give it a try. Give it a perception check. We will know. This took a week to traverse. The lake is much larger than that, and this is a great
Yeah.
lake, like
Nah.
back in New York.
Gak's compound eyes don't see shit. This is a 7.
He's a moth, right?
Yep.
It's the middle of the day. He's like, "Why, Dad? Why?" Or Mom. Ah! The sun is burning his poor little moth eyes. to
Flies towards the sun.
death.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
Fun fact: Johnny Appleseed believed it was cruel to light fires because that would lead moths to their deaths. So he would never light a fire.
Sounds like
fact.
Fascinating.
Fun fact. Moving on. So Gak, I would say, would go up and see lots and lots of beautiful reflected waves. The sun glistens on Lake Crystal, and from its namesake, it is crystal clear. I'd say as you let Gak go up in the air, you would see right at that shoreline of Graniteberg some stuff that got left behind when they came for the siege and attacked. And you see the emblem of a steel wolf that has fallen off probably one of the armors.
That confirms it. I'll guide the group over to that point of discovery and share. This does prove that it's Vindictus's forces who raised this place months ago at this point. I wonder if they're using the lake as a staging ground. Gag didn't see anything, but I don't know. He was also very distracted by the shiny on the lake. It is beautiful. It's very picturesque.
How would they use it as a staging ground? I mean, are they amphibious? Can they breathe underwater?
I mean, if they have boats,
They're
they
just
can just
coming
sail
from a
across and
Yeah, if there's any kind of naval presence, would that be out of character for Vindictus's forces?
Yeah, they never upgraded naval stuff. Everything was land based, as far as you knew. For
They're
all
learning
the
to
hobgoblin
see.
tribes,
They're learning to swim.
They've never
Can I
had
check-
boats. They've never had a navy.
Can I check the shore for signs of like boats getting pulled up on shore for people to disembark?
Yeah. Go ahead. Well, I would just say passively. There's plenty of signs of that. And it's very clear in all the trenches. Is there something specifically you're looking for?
they clearly got boats.
What boat?
I said they've clearly got boats.
Yes.
How deep is the water?
It goes from like shoreline, so like it only goes up to your toes, and then if you walk 10 feet out, it would go up to Rolf's chest, and then if you go even deeper, it goes deep enough to be at least 80 feet, and then it gets way deeper as you go deep into the middle of it.
Yeah, it's an
It
enormous
goes,
lake.
It goes really, really deep.
Hi, stop playing in the water. We're trying to figure things out here.
She's drowned.
You just see her
Just-
hat, like the tip of her hat.
He just wanders and just walks into the water. What are you doing? You're getting all
I
wet.
guess. Basically, I basically want to know if these boats look like they were part of this attack and maybe how big they were.
Sure. You notice. So, what was your investigation check?
Natural 20.
Let's go.
And
Isn't that two natural 20s in a row? Isn't that one of those super low percentage chance
I had one in
things?
between. I had one in between.
Oh, okay.
it's weird
That
that they were
wasn't
both for
enough.
investigation checks, though.
He's so
Yeah.
Rolf is near home and he's like, he is on right now. Wakes
like
up
the
from a
lore.
toxic stupor.
I'm on edge. I'm on
Yeah,
edge, guys.
I like that canonically. Yeah, he probably would just be on edge.
Yep. What you notice is the boats themselves resemble that of Dawn Call military boats. These are small, like 3 to 5 man boats, a fair amount of them. And then you can see one was one of the larger frigates of the Dawn Call military, and it totally was driven incorrectly and like slammed into one of the sides, and then was used to depart. Many more troops. Those normally hold 300 to 400 troops.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it looks like they had what looks like, Dawn Call style naval craft, including a large frigate, to bring people here, but it definitely looks like, especially the frigate, was not sailed very well. It was not manned by people who knew what they were doing.
They must have stole boats from the lake.
Yeah, and sailed the best they could just to get over here.
Then I guess, there's not much for us to do here. We know that
No.
they're trying to expand out, but I guess, from your perspective, Rolf, does that if we don't, it doesn't sound like they'd be to the north of us then. So
No.
would it behoove us to approach Sorrenmier directly and not hide your presence, or should we try to sneak in?
I don't think sneaking in will gain us anything. As you can see, people who want to find us are going to find us if they're looking to
Yeah.
do us ill. So I don't.
That's fair.
It might even be less dangerous to be, in a more civilized area.
Certainly less hobgoblins if we can get past their
Yes.
border.
And I'm sure there's spies around, so it might, ease their worries about when I'm going to arrive if we go through the regular channels.
Okay.
Okay. The group then continues on.
Yeah, I guess.
Not really much we can do here.
You lot
Unless you guys
leave.
want to play in the water.
Playing in the water, you see the belongings of some of those that were ripped from their homes, stuck in the water, still on the surface.
All right, I don't want to play in the water anymore.
Is there
I'm
any
good.
food in there?
Just know where
Just see Sarah. See the amalgamation of Seraphine just like kick its feet a little bit.
Atrocious, truly.
All right.
But somehow endearing a little.
As your group goes up, you go through the normal means to Blight's Cross. As you do, you approach the border crossing of all the Sorrenmier troops. Let's make the music a little different. You guys they haven't seen you yet. You guys are coming around. But
I cast Fireball in the most densely populated area.
Up to you, Bucko.
No,
Up to you.
no, not this time. There'll be a time. It's not now.
Yeah, let's just tear it all down.
Yeah, fuck it, we ball.
Dismantle the establishment.
Let's dismantle it all. Bring it
You
down.
can't marry Rolf. No.
Oh, jeez.
The music change get you?
Yeah, I was just like, what is
I
that
think it got all
sound?
of
What the
us.
fuck?
You're in the forest, so that's the ambience, and then I can also have
Oh
a
yes,
song.
forest music.
Spoopy.
Because it puts I turned the volume
Yeah,
for the other
and
song
they're different
down.
ones, so that's what's gonna happen.
So the new one brought it right back up, and I was like, whoa!
We're still working on the tracks. If anybody ever wants to curate all the audio for our games, that would be a huge load off my plate. We'll get to that one. All right, let's see if we can have both music and environment at the same time and see how that goes. Environment will go down a little bit. Okay. You guys see the border. At the border, there are loads
Hardly
of
even know her.
knights.
Nice.
Thanks. You said border. I said hardly even know her.
Get him out of here. Get him out. Kick him out. Okay. You still have an opportunity to either approach normally, try something different. How would you guys like to approach the checkpoint, the border checkpoint to Sorrenmier, or not?
Weapons stowed.
Okay. The weapons are stowed. You see all
don't
the
have any
Sorrenmier
weapons.
knights
Just,
are outfitted with a plentitude of different shields and swords. There's little watchtowers and such. Rolf knows exactly where to stop right before they can see you from the watchtowers and all that. So you guys have your exact moment of reprieve before they might know.
As we've been traveling, I will have been summoning phantom steeds for us.
Mm-hmm.
So we would all be approaching on these fey leaning but natural
yeah, that's what you used last
spectral
time.
steeds. So we would be approaching on like Dagback, which I think would be in line with the general vibe of the Cthulhu worshippers of this area, hoping to give our man Rolf a noble bearing.
I'm gonna turn to Rolf. Rolf, do you want to take point here? Do you think
Yeah,
it'll be better received if you're the face of our group?
I'm not sure, but I don't see a reason not to be the one to lead the way here.
Okay. I mean, you know this land better than I do. I really only came up here a handful of times, ages ago.
Let me know if you need a girl.
Maybe. Stay on hand, I guess.
Stay on standby, Ty. We'll let you know if the feminine touch is needed.
Just let me know. I'm ready.
We'll let you know.
Rolf, now that you guys are, as you're about to enter the border, from now on, as long as you're in Sorrenmier, you have advantage on any history checks related to Sorrenmier. You have advantage on any performance checks related to Sorrenmier culture. Same with deception or insight. So there is a lot of advantage rolls that Rolf now has opportunity to, as long as he's in the borders of Sorrenmier.
Okay. So it was history, performance,
Deception and insight.
deception and insight. Okay. Just a little note.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. You guys approach Rolf at the reins or being
Point.
next to the person on the reins? Neither or. Any way to
From what he's told us of the society, would it be prudent for him to be traveling perhaps between, perhaps slightly behind the two female members of the party?
Yes.
Rolf, what do you think about that?
They would probably be indoors. No, wait.
Yeah.
All right, make us a palanquin right now.
Wait. Yeah. So you guys have a car.
No, so we didn't have a car. I was thinking of the Phantom Steed. We were
Okay.
using the Phantom Steed he summoned to ferry unconscious Rolf and clueless Ulo.
Okay.
Let me
Blulo.
Clulo.
Sorry.
So
let me
I
check
think we only had the
Phantom
one Phantom Steed
Steed. Let me
back
check.
in Wellsway.
Didn't you guys get horses or something? No, you teleported.
If we've been
didn't you?
traveling for weeks,
We teleported.
I can probably have
teleported
summoned more.
to Quillspade.
Yes.
Can you have multiple Phantom Steeds at once?
I am checking.
That's the big question.
It's duration 1 hour, so
Yeah. No.
it takes me 11 minutes to cast it. So, we could realistically do 3. Like I can summon more than one at a
Right.
time, but it's
I
I
don't-
don't
we
have
probably-
that many.
I don't
we,
mind
I-
just walking either.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
just
You're
walked
all
up
on
here.
foot. Okay, excellent.
Let's-
Everybody is
let's-
on
let's
foot.
Not,
This is established.
let's
Okay.
not complicate it.
No.
I'll be on my own steed, but y'all can walk.
That's still probably on point. Then the girls would be on steeds while the guys would be walking.
Yeah.
There you go.
Probably.
Get up here, Ty. You're with me.
Let's
Okay.
go. Saddle up, partner.
That'll up.
As you guys begin to approach, you can hear a call out, approaching. As some of the guards come to wait to meet. As Rolf, you lead the pack and you approach, and you hear a well met traveler. State your business.
Member of the Sertet family. Looking for passage to my home.
Well, the Sertet. You can see they're all kind of like taken back for a second, and they're like, interesting. And then somebody's just kind of looking a little bit through, like trying to gather out, and they're like, is that Rolf? As pushing past some of the guards, you see
your
an
shithead
individual
brother.
take his helmet off. And you see an old friend, a commoner that common folk you used to hang out with, that somehow
Yeah.
must have rose
Gross.
above it. The common folk that were often
Wow.
discriminated against by your family. You
That's
see Rust.
Russ.
He
Mhm.
doesn't have a last name. He was orphaned. You often, in some of the most outskirts of towns, you would go and hang out with these riffraff, as it were, and you had many great times, journeys, and bonding moments with these people.
Yeah.
Russ comes towards you and goes, "Oh my gosh, you have a beard now!" And he grabs and embraces you and starts hugging. And he looks around. He's like, "Look, the prodigal son of House Sertet returns.
Something like that.
I'm so sorry for your loss. My condolences."
Yes, I only learned a short time ago. But look at you.
I
You've
hardly-
made something of yourself.
Hardly believe it. You wouldn't. House Phoenix's matriarchs saw upon us something special. It seems like each of us that you looked out for. People took interest in us because of you, Rolf, and that's something that we're all so grateful for. But you disappeared. You were just gone.
Yes. Sorry about that. The things happened at home, and I had to leave for a while.
Well, I'm sure they're going to be happy to have you back. Oh, this is gods above. This is such a good day to have a son of House Sertet back.
Yes.
As he's looking towards right, as he looks at the rest of the guards, and there's clearly a mix of nobles and stuff. Of one of which is just like Private Rust. Back to your post. He's like, "Oh yes." As he puts the helmet back on and returns back in, and the one that was initially talking to you, just like, Lord Sertet, it is good to meet you back here once again. There was no word sent for your return, so nothing is prepared for you at this time in terms of your transportation.
That's not necessary. I will be able to make my way. No worries about that. My brother was the one that brought word to me to come home. Have you seen him?
I have not seen anybody pass these borders in quite some time, many months, and certainly not your brother, no nobles. We've had some trade and caravan, if that, occasional creatures here and there, but nothing of note has been happening on our borders.
Hobgoblins?
No. Why? Is there something
a,
particular with hobgoblins?
There's a large company, for lack of a better word, army that has mobilized on Dawncall and seems to be unified. Last we came through by way of Graniteburg and Quillswade, and Graniteburg is leveled. It is completely destroyed, and the town is. We didn't find any survivors. It was a massacre.
Seems unfortunate. Poor times for Dawncall. They seem to be going through it lately. We heard there was quite the issues with demons as well in Dawncall. Seems those without the guidance of the goddess are lost.
Oh yeah, we fixed that.
Well,
Yeah.
not completely, but we attempted to help.
In progress.
Yeah, and this company of hobgoblins, we don't know what their plan is, but they're camped out by Swellington as last we heard.
An
So
arrow goes by your group and lands in the sternum of Seraphine's amalgamation behind you guys. Lord, a monster! A monster approaches!
wait, hold on. This thing, it's harmless.
You're hearing more and more bows tighten up as one of them finally noticed.
I just kind of like said this is actually part of the reason we came. Rolf is helping us try to fix this cursed creature. It is harmless. It will not hurt anybody.
If I try to take the arrow out of the chest.
So this creature,
I kind of just shoot him a look of like, don't reveal the true nature. It is a dear companion of mine, and it's been cursed in a way that, well, we're not sure how to fix. But Rolf offered that the goddess may be able to offer answers to us at home.
Yes.
So he he was willing to bring us here and give it a chance to see if we could find something, find a way.
Make a deception check.
How's she looking, by the way? I mean, she just got shot. Is she?
She just went like clink, just standing there with an arrow now out of her.
That is a 23. And I'm gonna like cautiously like
Who
Willow,
shot her?
could you come here real quick as
Yeah.
I'm gonna get ready to pull it out if you could like heal her.
Yeah, I'll cure wounds when.
Yeah, yeah.
pulls it out.
You take it out, and it begins bleeding terribly because you removed it that way, and then heal her wounds elsewhere. Doesn't make any sound, maybe a hissing noise at best.
Sorry.
Next time, yes, maybe announce your cursed friends beforehand. My guards are only doing the
Sorry.
best to protect Sorrenmier.
It has a way of moving quickly and being a little bit jarring, but it has not caused any damage to anyone. Has not harmed anything. It just follows and looks frightening.
Certainly. Your story checks out, and I wish the great wisdom of the goddess on you. I hope she can heal this poor abomination.
Thank you.
Our hope. Thank you.
I'll grab her hand and lead her directly as
Okay.
we.
Are you going in front of Rolf and starting to lead yourself?
I kind of like walk up to Rolf and I'm kind of like, okay.
Is everything in order? Are we all set?
Yes, we just need to check one thing. As he leans over, one guard goes to check something else out, and also he gestures and he just like manners as he gestures towards the two women in your party.
Do I know what manners he's referring to?
Yeah, women go first.
The women go first. Okay, yeah.
Stag
Uh,
lifts its head as we triumphantly enter through the border.
You don't enter yet. As you guys
Okay.
get closer to the
Oh,
border,
yeah.
all of
Yeah.
a sudden he goes, "Oh, and of course, I'm sorry, I got caught up. But you know, rules are rules, and it has been a while. Who are your companions, and what are their business here in Sorrenmier?"
Oh. I kind of look at Rolf. Should I introduce myself first, or should I wait for the women?
Well, so this is
I'm Ty.
Ty and Val on the horse.
Yes, and these are our servants, Ulo and Andros. We're here to assist Rolf with
I just
His
kind of do a
family
little bit of
duties.
a.
I'm gonna look haughtily down at you from the horse, and
A
just give you like
a little bit of a
you-
forced smile.
Yeah, I'll give you like
We
a, you
keep
know
our
you can't
skills
say
and
shit.
patriots
Yeah,
around. Out of the goodness of our hearts.
We're
Yeah.
somewhat of a traveling troupe, you might say, and we look out for each other, and we work together to do things like try to cure this creature.
So another grand adventuring party in the great era of adventurers. You went out and
Yes.
found your own. It is known in this era. Many people will try to follow in the footsteps of the heralds. So it's many people have gone out to be like, we're going to be the next great band, and they.
is it like
Be the next
considered to be
one.
basic?
Oh,
Like,
yes.
oh,
Oh, it is
love
very
that.
basic.
I love that.
Every basic bitch is like, we're gonna go get the group together. Many of them are like, all right, we need at least a bard, a paladin.
It's
we
like
got-
boy
they're getting-
bands. Oh,
yeah.
I got it on lock. Yep.
You need to
It's like
read the
K-pop
book.
bands.
You
Yep.
have to read the book. I'm telling you, the audio book. You guys have to listen to it. I will share it with you, Zach, especially because you can listen to it at work. But this is it's the equivalent. They are bands. You are correct. Okay. as somebody comes up and whispers in his ear, and he's like, "Everything sounds good. Your family warmly awaits your arrival, Lord Sertet."
Lord,
Thank you.
Sertet. Ooh.
I guess it'd be Prince. Prince, probably.
Prince. I thought you said he was a prince, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably Prince. Prince Sertet. You guys finally make your way through the crossing of the border, and you get a couple glances back and forth. Russ gives you a happy wave, as there is
I'll give
definitely
him
murmurs
a
between
wave back.
the knights. You make his day for actually acknowledging his existence. Guys, begin.
Can I whisper to Seraphine?
He's tall as fuck, so yeah.
Also, like, don't worry. I think you're really cute. I don't care what they said about you.
It does not respond.
It doesn't matter. I'm still gonna say it.
Yeah.
You're so cute when you're quiet.
All the time.
Exactly.
So, Rolf, it seems that our first order of business would be to go to your family so that we could acquire the talisman and then go to the pools?
Yeah, going to the pools first would not be helpful to us at all.
Just unfortunate.
As you guys.
And I imagine,
Yes.
and I imagine they will probably have eyes on me coming into town. So if I dally, they will probably not be pleased.
Well, you got to go from Blight Cross to Sorrenmier, so it's still a little bit of a time. There's a mountain, so you're going to go around Sorrenfield to Sorrenmier, or they'd actually probably let you go through. They probably have tunnels from Blight Cross to the other side that allows you to go to Sorrenmier more direct. As you are getting towards Sorrenmier,
We have
I
a
get picked up.
travel and a forest.
Okay. Lots of noises are happening. Well, don't worry. We'll refine it. We're good. When you guys enter the biome of Sorrenmier, you notice how luscious and green and beautiful the plants are. Most of them seem to have almost unnatural growth in the sense that they are taller, bigger, more luscious than any of the plants you see in Dawncall. This has a more northern, not fauna, flora about it of its plants all around. The animals themselves begin to change to more woodland-like creatures and birds and such that are present in Dawncall, but in different varieties and species. What you would see typically in the Dawncall forests is slightly different than what you see here up in the Sorrenmier forests, but adjacent in the species that lay out. As you guys begin approaching Sorrenmier, I guess I'm going to have all of you make perception checks.
Sure.
I see the void.
14.
7.
9.
15.
Perception. 5.
Rolf.
Sorry,
Ulo,
guys.
That's okay.
I'm getting nervous. I'm getting nervous.
the rest of the group is in discussion as as Rolf is getting a little intimidated. You can tell he's losing his typical confidence as you guys can see the towering mass of Sorrenmier. It is like clearly visible from a distance, and it's only getting bigger as you guys get closer. It is a superstructure that is said to be trying to touch the clouds itself so they can be closer to the goddess. Its towers do literally go into the clouds. Ulo, though, you're the one that's able to notice that there are a multitude of these animals in this forest started fleeing away up ahead on the road. Something seemed off to you with eyesight. The group coming up on it doesn't seem to be anywhere aware that something has been tampered with in the roadway that you guys are walking on.
So it seems like they're running away from something, or they're like avoiding the road.
Avoiding the road. They're
Okay.
avoiding a disturbance in the area. Yes.
Okay, I will point that out to everybody.
Hmm.
Seems like the animals are leaving the road. I don't. Is this normal? Rolf, I don't know.
Stop.
It's a
Stop
typical
moving.
thing here.
Yeah. I'll try to take a closer look at what's going on.
I'm
Do the
gonna.
phantom steeds seem nervous?
What?
Never. The
Rolls there.
Phantom Steed is unerringly brave.
Okay, so what are we doing? Yep, what?
Are there deer? Is that like a normal?
Deer
Or is it
are
like
in
way
this area,
small?
yes. They're probably avoiding you. Actually, they wouldn't be because animals are sacred in this area. So things trust humans. They're not like butchered on sight. So many of the animals are extremely approachable inside Sorrenmier.
I'm going to wild shape into a deer,
Yep.
and then I'm just gonna run kind of parallel to where, I guess parallel, but diagonal, not totally away from where the animals are running away from, but just forward enough and still away from the road, so that I can try to get like a line of sight of what's going on ahead.
Absolutely. As you wild shape and you go off to the side, you can feel the pine cone being like, oh, home at last. It's getting closer to home. But as you look to the side, I would say you can notice from with a keen eye that it seems like the road has been reburied where just ahead of you guys where you stopped. And that's what they've been avoiding. Something, again, seems disturbed and off about the area.
There's nobody there.
No.
It's just okay. Then I'll return to the group and convey that. We could avoid it. I think I can speak in wild shape. I think that's the thing.
Wow.
I think
Yeah,
I changed that.
that's true.
Yeah. We could avoid it. I mean, they're all kind of scattering, but we could take the long way around. Is this something that you know of, Rolf? Is this? I mean, you ever heard of something like that, or should we be concerned? I mean, the animals are worried, so it seems to me to be best to follow in their footsteps.
Yeah.
Talking deer says to you.
I don't think that would sound familiar. Yeah.
Well, then I think we should follow the animals. I'll try to.
Yeah.
I'll start walking, and I'll lead a path to where the animals seem to be safe with treading.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
walk off the road and around and back onto the road, and you're safe. Everything's good. Crunch of twigs and leaves and such, and animals fascinated by new people. Some of them are like what you would assume pets are like in when you go over a friend's house, where they're just interested and inquisitive of what's going on and sniffing you and stuff like that. Others keep their distance, but again, these are wild animals. These are not pets to be hugged and interacted with. They'll scratch your eyes out. Okay, you guys continue on.
I'm gonna stay a deer.
Okay.
He's always a deer.
Are there?
Oh, you're gonna stay.
Yeah.
Rolf, are there normally booby traps along the road?
Not normally. You would think, anyone, patrols or, we're not that far from the border, or I guess we're not far from like civilized places. You think, patrols would notice it.
When we get like a good 60 feet-ish away
Yeah.
from that spot, I'm just gonna turn and I'm gonna launch my Biden and try to hit the spot that was pointed out to us as turned around over.
Sure. I say because you can take your time and everything. You can hit this as you throw your Biden. The equivalent of like 8 bear traps unearthed from the ground and all just snap shut. Something that is super illegal in Cortula land in Sorrenmier.
I summon the Biden back. All right. Well, now whoever follows us knows that something's there.
That was a good idea.
You're so smart, Andros.
I don't want that taking out somebody innocently. But it does sound. I mean, everybody should keep an eye out. I'm assuming that was probably meant for us.
Yeah,
Which
like
means somebody knows we're making our way up this way and is watching us.
I don't think that was for animals.
No.
It's nice to have
They
some
knew it-
vigilant servants.
But I don't know why people are so afraid. Like, I mean, I'm a member of the, but I left and I'm a nobody really.
You must be less of a nobody than you think. I mean, you are part of a noble house.
Or
That's still that carries weight. Even if you tried to break yourself off, the blood still runs in you, and that carries weight in the world, especially in a nation like this, I would imagine.
They do call you Prince, do they not?
Yeah, but there's lots of princes.
Not
I
as
don't
handsome as
know.
you, though.
Well,
Damn. She's just going for it right in front of the rest of the group.
Feels
Get
the
it.
power in this.
he blushes a little bit.
First campaign it was Luke. Now it's Justin.
Everyone's got to
Everybody's
wear him
going for Ryan's
down.
character.
Everybody got
Everybody's
Yeah.
going to be just really, really good friends and roommates for a very long time.
I actually view it as like
Yeah,
Ty's
it's
not even like romantically invested. She's just
Yeah.
so earnestly like, yeah,
Yeah.
but look at you.
Yeah.
She's so like uplifting to everyone
Yeah.
that she's like,
Yeah.
but look at you.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so like it feels like a lot of effort for one prince. I don't know. So like you said, there's definitely something else going on that we're not aware of that's making
We'll have to find
this
out more
a
about
more
what happened
important-
with your brother, because
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know, but something smells political here.
I think it goes beyond my brother. I think there's a lot that we
Yeah.
don't know.
As you guys
Let's continue.
continue forward. Rolf takes you more in the direction of the Surtet lands and farms that are owned into a kingdom. And on the outskirts, you can see it is incredibly poor and run down. The common folk are not doing great in these areas. Let's see if I can get. What do we call it? I did it.
That man's appreciation for you is starting to make a lot more sense, Rolf.
Yeah.
This is how your family treats its subjects.
This is why one of the many reasons why I didn't want to stick around.
How much land does your family own?
As you can literally point direction to direction, and it's
Yeah.
as far as the eye can see.
Yeah.
Um,
Everything the light touches.
And there's the
Yeah, it was like,
probably
oh.
own, goodness gracious, like 15% of the. And again, own is a very wrong term for the nature
Yeah,
of
yeah.
the Cthulhu
Yeah.
matriarchy, but they're
They're the
in
caretakers of.
control, yeah,
They are the caretakers. Yeah, sure.
of at least 15% of the entire land of Sorrenmier, which is extremely substantial when you remember there's 7 houses.
Mhm.
House Tarask would probably have the most at like 30%.
Did you just say House Tarask?
Yeah, I did say that. Wait.
He also
House
said
Strong.
House Phoenix earlier, and you didn't respond to that.
Yeah, but that's just like a vaguely generic,
That could be a
Phoenix rise
lawyer.
from the ash. Oh, true. But House Tarask, I mean, come on.
It's a legendary It's a legendary creature in our world.
Sounds quite
is.
the intimidating.
That's fair.
Quite the intimidating house.
All right, I lost it. Don't worry about it. I didn't have it set up because you guys skipped all my other things.
Reduce, reuse, recycle. Read.
Yeah, 100% every time. Okay.
I'm gonna walk myself towards the back of the group and just be like, I'm gonna get in trouble with these people.
Oh, can I change them around? I don't
You
know. How
flip
that
it.
Yeah, you can flip them.
How does that work?
Did you just double click?
Shoot.
I don't know.
What did you do?
Yeah,
Oh,
did you
I
do?
right clicked.
Hey.
It's right click.
Ah, that's
right
perfect.
click.
That fixes everything.
That's been bothering me the whole time. Like we've all been talking to somebody on our left. You're fine. You're fine. It just puts my mind at ease that we can do that so easily.
Production value is never enough. It's never enough.
It's
great. As you're walking through, this is what you would consider slums. In Dawn Call, you've never seen anywhere like this poor in the entirety of Dawn Call. People
What about
are
in
legally
Feywild?
not allowed to live this poorly in Dawn Call. In
Yeah, this is a
Feywild,
very-
you absolutely see things like living like that, like this. There is a large spectrum of what living is in the Feywild, and some people
It's a
love
good
this.
life. Yeah.
Three of them are just like, oh, they're just roughing it. I'm sitting here like,
exactly.
this is horrible. This is all. I have lived a century in Dawn Call, over a century and a half, and this is awful.
Some of the conditions here seem worse than some of the worst outposts you guys had to set up during the Madness Wars. That's how poverty-stricken the furthest outskirts are. There is not running water. There is no sense of like actual foundations. It's basically, at best, just some like shingles that have blown off from noble houses in the past that they've repurposed, fallen wood and stuff like that. These people look sickly. They are sickly thin, and they clearly have all sorts of different ailments, causing different bumps and diseases and growths and funguses on them as you walk through these people.
Funguses.
They are definitely downtrodden, and seeing your group gets some of them excited, and some of them get scared and go away, but some of them come right up to you. You an adventuring party? As an old man comes up to you. He's got a big swollen eye, and he's got wrinkles all over him, and he looks thin as can be, and he's got these overalls that go up all the way really, really high on him with almost looks like a repurposed potato sack bag.
Yes, we're an adventuring party.
Oh, we could use help. We keep asking for help, but nobody comes and helps us out here.
Oh, what do you need?
Oh, our cows keep getting eaten and stolen out here, and then we don't make our tithe, and they keep cutting our food rations until we make our tithe. But I don't know how we're able to make our tithe. We can't eat. Some of us are so sick we can't even have enough energy in the morning to take care.
What's taking your cows?
There's these wild beasts that keep coming through. Oh, I flipped
Have you
it.
seen these beasts?
Shit. Yep, they were griffins. Checks notes, griffins. The weird poison thing, I think, was a manticore. Shit, I think I flipped them.
That's correct.
Okay, we're catching back up from a couple months ago. Yep,
Or
it was
maybe a
definitely a
wyvern.
manticore side quest, and this is the griffin side quest. Excuse me. Yes, the wild winged beasts come through here, and they take our cows and they take them all the way over there. But none of us can climb that high, and they don't believe us, or they choose not to believe us because they're a bunch of scareds. It doesn't look like a normal one of them griffins. This one's extra nasty and mean and large, and it's got all sorts of just like extra glowy things on it. I don't have the words.
Where did he point to?
He pointed up towards like. Damn, I wish I had the picture of it. I probably can get it up actually. Pointed up more towards the. There's like arise. So again, a lot of these are in valleys or butted up against mountains for typical, or put up high on plateaus to give advantage. So if they're not easily siegeable lands or towers, castles, so forth. So on the outskirts, there, if you go far enough away, there is mounds that overlook the multitudes of different mountains in Sorrenmier. We'll say they're to the east. We'll say the Surtats are to the east in Sorrenmier. So they butt up closer towards these mountains. So the Griffins would be closer to this area. Let me see if I can find my generated. Not a whole bunch of their countryside here. You can still talk while I look this up.
So, we see your family and then we take a small detour.
Yeah, I think this is something that we could look into. What do you think, guys?
I'm just gonna point out, as we've been like walking through, my face has just like gotten really like hard, my eyebrows furrowed, and like when he approached us and like told us about this, Ty, you see a very familiar face.
Oh no, it's Roy Rage
You
Andros.
see a
Oh, no.
very like it's quiet right now, but like you feel like I'm about to explode again.
You can see
seeing
Ty cowering a little bit.
seeing the conditions these people are kept in and hearing, like, oh, they're just ignoring us. Like that is like against the fibers of my being.
Would love an opportunity to do some good.
As you guys
I
get,
would too.
So you say yes, you're going to do this, and you're putting that in your pocket for right now. You said.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we will help you, sir. We have to take a small trip towards the estate, but we will fix this problem for you.
Oh, thank you. Call me sir. No one's ever called me sir before. Oh my goodness, you must think I'm old.
I think he's just being polite. What's your name?
Oh, my name is Nail, and I'm the oldest in my family. I'm living up to the ripe age of 22 right now.
Oh, don't do that.
Oh, yeah. This man looks like he's in his 60s. He is 22 years old.
Oh.
That's not good.
Brian made this backstory. It's his fault.
Yes, I know.
We're all just like, ooh, Rolf, ooh.
This is his fault.
I understand why you left, Rolf.
Listen,
Yeah.
this still checks out for the canon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the
Because
Fey Wild.
this is the same party that was the assholes to the other group,
yeah.
wasn't it?
Which ones? Yeah. Oh, well,
For-
yeah.
for
Okay.
the
Yes.
stream game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. We'll talk
From
know
about
it's bad
the
when
last. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know it's bad when even the Feywild natives are like, ugh. Yeah, we've seen some
Ulo.
shit. This is bad.
We normally see ancient beings that look really young, not the other way around.
Yes, that's probably why it's so weird.
Good. I hope it hurts. Ulo, you are disturbed by the fact of seeing someone's tribe leader, clan leader, not taking care of their people, and it's short-circuiting Ulu a little bit that this is even possible because Glimmerwing takes care of all of you guys, and he taught you that's what you're supposed to do. That up top takes care of everybody else. So Dawn Call made sense. This doesn't really make sense.
Yeah. So I'm still a deer. So I'll
Yes.
just go up to him. You're the oldest. Is that right?
Oh no, I think it's finally happened. I think the hunger pains are taking me. I'm
We can
seeing
hear
a
the deer as
talking
well.
deer. You guys all hearing
No,
and
that's,
Yeah,
seeing?
he's one of our
there. Yeah,
friends.
that's ours. He's
This is
friend.
our druid friend. He can turn into animal.
Yeah, you can pet him.
Starts petting you.
Fake like
I'll-
by his hand.
Oh,
Wow.
he takes out a like tiny, shriveled, awful piece of like nuts and berries and holds it out.
I'm okay. I'm a carnivore.
He says with human teeth in his mouth.
Oh, yeah.
Incredible.
Sorry, what were you saying? I can't believe I've met a talking deer.
You said you're the oldest?
Yeah,
The
yes.
rest-
Papa
the
didn't
rest of
make
your
it. There's
people
been
died.
quite a blight going around. We all seem cursed ever since Lord Sertet got sick. All the men have been in quite a blight.
So your clan leader died.
No. See, Lord Sertet does not lead us. Great Dame Sertet takes great care of every one of us. Her guidance keeps us out from the wolves and being eaten by the worst monsters there are.
Not from griffins stealing all your livestock.
Oh, the griffins slip in, but you know, there's only so many resources to go around, and unfortunately, we were born on this side of the fence, as you know. So that's
Where is it?
I just look at the city.
it is opulent. We have not gotten to the amounts of opulence there is the more you get to the core of the city.
Like the farmers living outside the city of Oz, and I'm just like, they don't have the resources.
Nope.
Hmm.
No resources. They got to keep those to keep the nobility safe. Because without a nobility, you can't make decisions and you can't keep a stable culture. This is how we keep a society.
Rolf, are all the noble houses like this?
Rolf, I might not be able to speak in this country.
Rolf, all the houses
Honestly,
are not
it
like
might be
this.
best if you don't. Yeah,
Arguably, I think Rolf's might be the worst house. I'm pretty sure he made his the worst house.
Okay.
No,
Okay, we don't have to burn the whole
I
country.
specifically requested the worst one. I was like, whatever's the worst one, give me
Yeah.
that one because I need to be angry enough to leave.
And
Makes
you
a
know,
lot of
yeah,
sense why
guys,
you left.
That was the whole idea. No, not all of the areas are the same. Each noble
Just
house
15% of
runs its region differently.
So then why don't these people just go somewhere else?
They
I
join one of
assume
the other
they're-
houses.
They're
No.
probably attached to it. Or is it just
Ryan, you would know they are owned by House Sortet.
Yeah. No, they
Owned.
belong to the house and to this land.
They are property
Property.
of the noble class.
There's a word for that.
No.
What's the word, Val?
No, we skipped that arc. Can't be back. That wasn't a fun arc. This is different. This is totally different. They're okay. They're not in chains.
Don't worry, guys. Dame Serket would never cast Meteor Storm on us.
I have flashbacks to that. If I had made a different decision when you called me that one night,
Yeah.
if it would have gone different, man,
Yeah. It's a haunt you, huh?
what if?
It's
What if?
okay. It was still
Oh.
a stick resolution.
Okay, so like this will never get undone because we ended campaign 2, but this is a fun tidbit to definitely talk about. Remember the shopkeep that you were becoming friends with? The elf shopkeep, and then she
The
had
one who was upgrading
Yes,
shows
with the
weapons?
magical stuff.
yes, and then you met the owner, right? The senile owner.
Yes.
Yes.
He was the gnome,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, the gnome.
Yep.
So
yeah,
I had a
piece of shit
whole
gnome.
yeah, I had a whole
remember, yeah.
bunch of side quests for her. Remember, you were gonna do stuff for
Oh, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
as you got to trust more, she was going to reveal to you that she escaped from the Atul Natet. She left that life behind to start new on Tabula Rasa. But this is the person that showed her kindness here, as she presented herself as a much different being at first and spent many years with this individual. but she didn't want him to die. So she had been taking him to a immortality fountain that she had a magic circle set up for back that is hidden in the depths of Pank, very ancient history, someone that wouldn't have nothing that people would have been able to find without a crazy amount of resources or not even expert knowledge. This was lost to time. But this shopkeep would have revealed her name and her actual persona. She was wearing glamours and such as Tyra is what she was with you guys.
Holy crap.
And I was playing the long game on that one, that she is still that shopkeep in, I think, Last Star. But she is undercover.
Yeah, she's still alive and kicking.
She is alive and kicking, and there was more to all that arc that will never get fleshed out.
Damn.
But
I would've
That's
killed her.
crazy.
that's one of those.
I would have taken all the upgrades and then I would have killed her.
Fascinating choice, but all right.
I'm kidding.
Well, these characters would have had no way of knowing.
yeah, I was saying.
Oh, she would have shared
She'll
some
could have
stuff.
figured it out.
It was one of those classic,
She'll could have
like,
figured it out.
you know, I think I was having
Turn over
some
and you
moral
leave.
nexus point for you guys of like, you know, a person that moves on and tries to do better with their lives and has. Like, all right, what is that moral? I don't know. Do you still hunt down all the Nuremberg trial people? Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
So where was she in all that? Ooh,
She was in Argentina the whole time.
yeah. So yeah, that was one of those fun secrets I had for years that is never gonna happen now, since that's definitely over.
It's
That's
okay.
crazy. Put it in the book.
Yeah, put it in the book.
Yes.
Anyway,
Okay.
so
You guys make
Wolf
your
Family
way.
Sucks. Got it.
Yeah, your blood's boiling for some of you. Some of you are in shock. The
Rolf just
elderly-looking young
disappointed.
person shows you the tattoo that is given to them as an honor to be a Surtet
An honor, of
Lando.
course.
Yes, to be part of the Surtet family. They do not have Surtet
bet.
blood, but they are a part of the great tree that makes up that tree of the Surtet family.
Where
Love their
is the
tree
tattoo?
symbolism here in Sorrenmier. You're not going to get enough trees here. I assure you of that.
What kind
Where
of tree
is
is
the
it?
tattoo? Is
Okay.
it like on his wrist? Or...
What's that?
Go ahead. I said,
Where
where
is
is
it
it?
located?
But he asked what kind of tree.
So the one would probably be on his hand.
Are
Would
they always
be-
like visible?
Yes, yeah.
Name 6 trees right now.
Shut up,
Shagbark
Randy
Hickory.
Mulligan. Oh my
Shagbark Hickory,
god.
Oak, Pine, Redwood,
He's on it.
Elm.
Maple, Elm. Yep.
In Jinzhou, the Tree of Life is like a weeping willow. Here in Sorrenmier, it's more like a great everlasting evergreen. But the pine needles aren't pine needles per se. They are more like a mix between more luscious greens and more leafy than pine needles. But it is the hardiness of an evergreen because it withstood everything. Probably one of the founding rumors or lores or myths of Sorrenmier is this is where the first tree was grown, the first tree Cratula ever planted, the first seed, and it grew to one of the tallest trees in all the existence of Zenya.
Of course.
This tracks.
As you guys enter into the city, you see it slowly goes from impoverished and appalling slums to opulence, pure, unadulterated selfishness of resources. As you guys begin to approach the front gates, you are stopped by guards, and as you reveal yourself to them, Rolf, they give a exchange of looks, and they give a nod and begin to usher you in towards the inner walls and the castles of House Surtet, Castle Surtet, and that is where we will pick up next session, meeting Ryan's family in House Surtet. Rolf's family.
Ew.
Yes.
Before we left the slum
Yes.
and entered the city proper, I'm gonna turn back into an elf, and I'm gonna take the pine cone out and
Yeah.
find like a nice mound of somewhere if I
Yeah.
can find, and just bury it. And then I'm gonna cast plant growth on it immediately to hopefully allow it to sprout.
It starts growing. It starts growing into a beautiful Pine cone tree. What are those called, folks?
It's an
Pine tree.
evergreen tree. Yeah.
Exactly what you
Pine,
said.
pine cone, pine tree.
A beautiful pine tree possibly grows out of the ground, and with it, an invasive species. No, I'm kidding.
He lied.
Yeah.
Splinter cells everywhere.
No, in the
One day
slums,
Ulo will
something
call upon
beautiful has now been grown inside here, and a potential new sign of hope as people are shocked to see something so beautiful. It seems like even as the soil, as you reach out here, seems extra potent, it seems extra rich, it seems extra lively. It fills you with a calmness that you have never experienced in the Feywild soils. There is almost a warmth all around you when you reach out to the nature in this area. It embraces you and almost makes you feel like this is where you're meant to be. And the moment passes. Yeah.
Does Ulo change color after that interaction?
Ulo.
Yeah, I think, while he's casting the spell and feeling the soil, maybe not like a full color change, but start to see some green in his hair and his eyes, I guess, are the first thing that really changes. So his eyes would definitely turn fully green, and then like some leaves that start to appear and then fades away.
Have we cracked the code on his color changing, or no? I can't remember.
Keeping notes.
I don't think we have.
Yeah.
The only thing I know is that he went full RGB mode when he was feeble-minded, and I think we've seen very few times he's changed.
I think we've.
He went like deep
we've
blue
glimpsed
once,
it
I
a few
think,
times.
when he was really sad. Right?
Yep.
And were you ever
And he's
red?
turned a ton, but you guys just never noticed. That is very.
Yeah,
consistent.
we've never seen it, but I think
Yeah.
the only one we have seen is when you were really sad and you turned like a super blue.
People
For
mind.
like
I
a
think
full
there
day,
was
I think.
there was one
Maybe
time
one more.
after we were outside of Andros's house and they were inside talking to Viz, and for some reason Val and Ulo were both outside, and I feel like she saw him change blue then.
I think she did.
I think we were
Well,
talking
that
about
was
Oberon.
that was after he found out Glimmerwink was a demon
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and saw him hurting me directly.
Yep.
Like enjoyingly hurting me, because that was when him and Viz faced off. Yeah.
It's like I would never.
Who's filling my boy's head full of these false and annoying memories and narratives? Shut the fuck up.
You also saw
Up the truth.
Glimmerwink scold Ulo for turning blue. So
Guys, we're gonna kill him.
More stuff to unpack.
They hurt our special boy.
All right, I'm gonna end the episode there.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Awesome.